Are you guys tired of always being on the hunt for new clients, having loads of meetings but feel like you're getting nowhere? The secret to easier sales isn't about selling harder, it's about knowing exactly who you're selling to. Today I'm going to share with you a strategy we use inside our video production company to define an ideal customer persona and use that to make easier sales and increase our close rate. So how can you make easier sales and be more consistent? Well, the answer lies in understanding your customers' struggles and adapting your approach to fit that person. So an ideal customer persona or ideal customer avatar is a detailed profile on a certain customer type, and it details their pain points, the challenges that they have in their business and potential barriers, and then it also goes into their desires, the successes and the goals that they want to achieve. The key problem that I made early on in my career was that I was so focused on just marketing good content, I didn't think about who I was trying to attract. Therefore, if your marketing is wrong and speaking to the wrong people, you're going to waste so much time and have way less chance of making a sale because you're not really solving the challenges that your ideal customer has. In essence, you're just pitching to the wrong audience. And yeah, sure, you'll make a few sales, and it's that kind of false hope that leads creatives down this path of always spending so much time doing sales, sending thousands of emails, sitting in on loads of meetings, doing loads of pitches, and then still having very little to show for it at the end, maybe one or two clients. It's going to be so much better if we can refine our messaging, hit the pain points that a customer is struggling with, and then actually provide a solution. It's going to mean that you can charge more value because you've got a higher perceived value of your worth. The bigger the challenge you can solve, the more you can charge for it. And these people are going to think that you have the key to unlock the next stage of success in their business growth journey, which means you're going to hear a lot more yeses. Sales become easier when you speak directly to your customers' pain points. It enables you to connect with them emotionally and frames your offer as a solution to the problems that they're currently facing, which makes that conversion process, that kind of thought process that goes on in their head of whether or not I should buy from you or someone else, so much easier because it acts as if you understand exactly what they're going through and actually have a tangible solution to that problem. So to create the perfect ICP or client avatar, you're going to want to really look into the following areas: demographics, psychographics, goals, challenges, pains, and any potential barriers or objections that they would have to buying your service. You could also frame that as buying motivations. What's motivating them to buy it in the first place? And this is where it's really important for the success of your sales and your conversion rates to understand the difference when people are moving away from pain and they're moving towards pleasure. So for instance, let me say I put my hand inside a fire. It's going to be hot, right? So I take my hand back out. I'm moving it away from pain. I'm not moving it into the air towards pleasure because air's more pleasurable. I'm moving it away from pain. Now, let's take a luxury sports car, for instance, right? So let's say a Ferrari. So I want to buy a Ferrari for a pleasurable experience. I'm not really moving away from any pain. My current car gets me from A to B. It does the things I need. I'm moving towards pleasure. So very rarely are people do both. It's pretty much one or the other. And when you can identify that in a ideal customer persona or a audience demographic, it makes it much easier to understand that sales motivation, and we can drive on these points later on. And you might be thinking, well, everyone's different. They're all going to have different needs, pain points. And although that's kind of true, normally within a niche, they're having the same sort of problem. So if you're dealing with a business owner, let's say, who's trying to grow their construction business, what challenges would they have? Well, the challenges are they need more work. They want to start marketing their business so that they can get more leads. They can generate more eyeballs. They can showcase the work they do and bring in new customers to grow their business in a revenue state. So a pain point for them might be the fact that they don't have enough customers or a filled pipeline of work coming their way. A different pain point might be the fact that within that industry, they've noticed that a lot of their competitors are using video production or social media to start to take some of that market share from them. If in essence, they're taking away customers from this person because they're marketing their business and using video. So perhaps they now understand the need for video in their business to attract new clients and stop them going elsewhere. Now, it's possible that they might have some other pain points or challenges or objections to do with price, maybe around video production. And that's where you might want to have different packages and different solutions, but spending time going through what this person really is looking for. And you can do this through market research. You can phone up businesses. You can ask them these questions. Hey, I've done that. I've literally phoned up businesses and asked them, what kind of things are you struggling struggling with? Have you considered video production, and why not? Like, what are these points? What are you trying to solve by having videos done? Or I can see you've already had a load of videos done on your website. I was just wondering, why did you get videos done on your website? What were you trying to achieve? And when these people tell you their answers, you can make note of them. And then it leads into our meeting strategy, which I'll come into later on in the video. And the challenge with this is it sounds quite boring, right? To literally spend some time doing some market research, thinking about clients, what they want. It kind of feels a bit like guesswork. So many creatives avoid it because it's not that fun. And it's yet one of the most powerful things that we've done inside our business to really help us connect from the very first email that we send out with that target market. So now let's look at the bigger sales funnel. So the first thing that you're doing is generating leads, okay? So you need the email address, the phone number, the business information of someone that you're going to approach in your particular niche. Now the second thing is you're going to want to contact them. Whether you're phoning them or sending them an email, you're going to want some kind of outreach method to go and speak to that person on the other end. Following on from that, we're going to try and book in a meeting with them. Following that comes with the sale where they say they're happy to go with you. You're the person that can solve their problems. And the secret to all of this, the place where the ideal customer persona becomes so valuable is in that meeting phase. When you get them in on that video meeting, they've pretty much already told you that they're interested in buying. It's whether or not they want to buy from you or someone else. They understand that there is a solution here that could work for their business. Otherwise, they wouldn't take the meeting with you. It'd be a huge waste of their time. So they take the meeting with you because they're clearly interested. So now this is where we dive into their anxieties and pains. And one of the first questions we ask clients when they join a meeting, I can share with you lots of information about what we do and how we can help you, but I would really love to know, what made you take this call today? What was it about my outreach or my email or my phone call that really resonated with you? Because then they will share with you ultimately their pain points and challenges and the way that they think you can help them. And then it's your job to quite literally back that up with evidence, track record, other people in the same niche who have also had success, and really dive into the fact that you understand exactly what they're going through and you're able to help. If you do this well, that conversion process is going to be so much smoother and you're going to have much higher conversion rates to people leading to a clear sale at the end. Sales doesn't have to be about a hard approach or a soft approach, and there are tons of methods about sales, whether you want to use a nurturing funnel or a quick close hard sales funnel. But at the end of the day, if you're not specific and direct with who you're talking to and really understand that market, you're going to have really mixed results. If you want to see an email framework that we use to get new clients, then I'll leave a link to our training workshop in the description below. Make sure you go and check that out. It's a couple of hours long, loads of valuable information. We're going to show you some AI tools that you can use to find ideal clients, basically how to use our email framework to approach them and get them on board. And also at the end of the training, we go into how to sign them up onto year-long contracts so they pay you regularly every single month. If you've been around this channel for a while and you haven't checked it out, then make sure you do. And if you're new, then why not get ahead of the game? Click that link. I look forward to seeing you in that workshop, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.